Hey student, watch this video and learn 3 idioms connected to New Year and new beginnings. Coming up. Hey friends, Teacher Prix here to help you talk to anyone, anywhere, anytime in English. Yay! It's January 2nd. Thank you so much for joining me on another English lesson. If it's your first time here, consider subscribing because from Monday to Friday, as usual, guys, I'm here to teach you to teach you all kinds of English lessons, grammar, vocabulary, idioms, listening tips, reading tips, and so many other things because I want to make sure that you become a better and more confident English speaker. So, today we are going to focus on 3 very nice idioms that native speakers use quite often, and they are connected to the new year, but not necessarily because it's a new year. But what I like to say about these idioms is that they are connected to beginnings, to change, or to stop doing something. And usually, during this time of the year in January, we make promises, as I made the video on Tuesday, about making changes, about creating new habits, about new beginnings. So the idioms I'm going to show you tonight are connected to that, to changes, to new beginnings, and or to stop doing things. So let's take a look at them. To start from scratch. Now, to start from scratch, oops. To start from scratch means to begin from the beginning, to begin from zero, out of nothing. You get started. Or to restart. Maybe you need to restart something because it didn't work out, so you have to start from zero, from the very beginning, to begin from a point at which nothing has been done yet, to start from zero, from nothing, from the beginning. Okay? Now, here's an example. Whenever I make a cake, I like to start from scratch. I never buy cake mix boxes. You know those boxes, those cake mix boxes that you can buy at the supermarket? You just need to add eggs and milk, and voila, just put the cake in the oven and wait 30 to 40 minutes? No, I don't like to use that. I prefer to start making the cake from scratch. I use all the ingredients: eggs, baking powder, milk. I made a cake this afternoon. Yeah, my mom didn't want to make it, so I said, you know what? I'll make a cake, and I'll make a cake from scratch. So, to start something from scratch means that you are starting from the very beginning, from zero. There was nothing before, and you started doing whatever it is that you wanted to do. Okay? Now, why is this connected to the new year? Well, you have an opportunity to start from scratch. I don't know what you need to start doing from scratch, but New Year's always bring that renovation of hopes, energy. So I'm pretty sure that whatever you decide to start from scratch this year, you can do it. If you're perseverant, if you persist, if you stay focused, you can get it done. I believe in you. Next example. Our science project was not accepted. So we'll have to start from scratch. Any ideas? Basically, I did let's imagine 2 students. They made a science project, but the teacher said, don't like that. Do a new one. So they can't use that old project. They have to start from scratch. They have to start from the beginning. Think of ideas of a new project, sit down, talk, and then decide to do a new one. It's hot in here. All right. Is it hot where you live? Let me know. Here it's freaking hot. I imagine that my followers and subscribers from Europe are not having the same problem. Maybe you're having the opposite problem. Maybe it's too cold, right? Moving on, the next idiom, to get the ball rolling, okay? Now, to get the ball rolling means to start something. You know, when you do something, but here there's a catch. It's when you start to do something, you do something that will help you start an activity. Or when you start doing something because you want to influence the process of another activity. Basically, in a nutshell, it means to begin. Okay? So you start, you do something because that action will help you start an activity or will help you start make progress in a certain activity. Or basically, it just means to begin a process, to begin an activity. Okay? Now, this is very common. Yeah, the usually you say I will get the ball rolling, and there are different verbs that you can use. I will set the ball rolling, or I will get the ball rolling. I will get the ball rolling with the candies while you work on the pie. So let's imagine a birthday party, and I'm helping my sister. Then my sister will get the ball rolling. She will start. She will get the ball rolling with the candies. What is she gonna do? Well, she will start working on the candies. I don't need to use a verb to indicate the action. I will start with the candies. Basically, maybe I will cook them. Maybe I will set the table. Maybe I will just organize the candies. I can infer what the action is, okay? So I'll get the ball rolling with the candies while you work on the pie, okay? The second example, we have to get the ball rolling on this project as soon as possible. Here, this means we have to start working on this project. We have to start this project very quickly. The sooner, the better. So basically, we have to begin the project. Okay? Any questions? Make sure to let me know in the comments. Okay? Someone says, Teacher, it's freezing. Where is it freezing? In Poland. Brother or sister? I don't know. Electro? Dude, it's freaking hot here. Let's see. And I'm taking a break because it's really hot. I think I need to drink water. Or I'm getting soft because it's 21 degrees and I feel like I'm dying. Alejandro says I have to get the ball rolling with my English. That's good. And everybody should. So I get the picture that you understand what is to get the ball rolling. It basically means to start doing something, okay, to begin a process or to begin a project. It doesn't really matter. As long as you're beginning something, the idea of beginning something, it's good, okay? So we have to get the ball rolling on this project as soon as possible. We have to get started, okay? I think a good explanation for this idiom would be to get started, to begin, all right? And the final, to kick a habit. Now, this is different from the two first ones. If you paid attention, to get the ball rolling and to start from scratch basically mean to start something, to begin something. On the other hand, to kick a habit means to stop something, to quit something. It's when you stop doing something, usually a habit. What is a habit? It's something that you constantly do, okay? I wake up, I like to wake up early. So that is my habit, okay? It became a habit for me. Now, usually when you say that you're going to kick a habit, it means that you're going to stop it. Probably because it's a bad thing, it's harmful, it's not good for you. So you have to stop it, okay? And it also means that probably it's a good chance that you have been doing this for a long time. So you have to kick that habit. You have to quit doing that thing. Okay. Now, I agree with many people that it's a bit hard to kick a habit, but we need to stay focused. It can be done. Do you agree with me? Do you think it is difficult to kick a habit? Like maybe a habit of smoking or drinking, or let's see, eating junk food, For some people, it's so hard to kick a habit of eating junk food every day. I'm currently at my parents' house and my diet is really not good. So I'm pretty much eating junk food every day. I'm exercising, doing yoga every day, but I'm also eating a lot of junk food. But this is not really a habit of mine. It's usually when I come to my parents' house or when I go on a short vacation because I really like to be healthy. Being healthy is actually my habit, but we need to kick bad habits, okay? So, what bad habit do you need to kick? What bad habit do you need to quit? Do you need to stop? Okay? So, basically means to break, stop a habit. And in most cases, a bad one. Because if it's a good habit, why would you want to break it? You know? Unless it's not helping you, then you can kick a habit. Next example. Annie used to bite her nails. Bite her nails? Do you bite your nails? Stop that. But she has finally kicked that habit. Her nails look amazing. Her nails look lovely now because she has finally been able to kick that habit. What does that mean? Well, she has finally been able to stop that habit, to quit, to break that bad habit of biting her nails. Okay, I know some people who bite their nails. It's really not good, it's not healthy, it's ugly, and not good for us. Other than that, my friends, you know that I'm making the videos a little shorter this week because it's really, really, really hot. So I apologize for any inconvenience or anything. Today is really hotter than usual, or I'm going soft. Either way, my friends, I have a question for you. Do you have any bad habits? I want to know in the comments. Come back, share with me. Do you have any bad habits? What are they? I certainly have some bad habits, but if you tell me yours, I'll tell you mine. How about that? So come back in the comments and make sure, as usual, to hit the like button because that way YouTube understands that this is a good lesson and that you really enjoyed and learned from it. Okay? Other than that, thank you so much, and I'll see you tomorrow, for another lesson. Bye bye.